And honorable members, I am Bishop Stephen Adegbite, the newly appointed Executive Secretary for Nigerian Christian Pilgrims Commission by Mr. President. And these are other members from the commission.
Yeah, they can take turn to introduce themselves.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chairman, honorable members of the committee. My name is Charles Wali, the Director of Finance and Accounts of the
Charles
Wali.
Wali.
Yes, sir. The Director of Finance and Accounts, Nigerian Christian Pilgrims Commission. Thank
Newly
you.
appointed too? You are a civil servant?
I'm a civil servant.
Ah, okay.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chairman, and distinguished honorable members of the committee. My name is Peter Okuwe, Assistant Director Accounts.
Honorable Chairman, other distinguished members, I am Midim Kangrod, Internal Audit Unit.
All right, you're welcome. Bishop, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
When were you appointed into this office?
By the letter of Mr. President, 4th of January, but I resumed 5th of February.
Ah, okay, so you are really brand new.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
We'll have to put you on oath. After you take the oath, then we'll go into the business of the day. And in taking the oath, you can choose to do so by this Christian Prison Welfare Board. Yes. Okay, so we have the Bible here, I'm sure. If you don't want to use the Bible, you can go by affirmation. Whichever one you choose will still have the same implication in the eye of the law. Thank you.
Okay. I, Bishop Stephen Tunde Victor Adegbite, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I keep before the committee and all the documents that I will present before the committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Amen.
Thank you, my great colleagues. We are continuing with our investigation into revenue leakages through the Remita platform, as well as non-compliance with operating procedure and other service level agreements. And this morning we have this afternoon rather, we have the Nigerian Christian Pilgrims Commission here with us. We have received their submission in both hard and soft copy. And so I will ask the Executive Secretary, that's your designation, the Executive Secretary to just speak to the presentation, just give us the highlights of your submission before we go into the interactive session.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairman. From our table of content, we have the forwarding letter that has to do from Roman figure 1 to 8. And we have the comprehensive schedule showing total gross of revenue generated, collected by establishment through Remita from 2015 to 2022, and the net revenue after reduction of charges from pages 1 to 16. We have our audited accounts 2015 on pages 17 to 56, the audited account 2016 pages 57 to 100, and audited account for 2017, 101 to 144. And the audited account for 2018, pages 145 to 171. And audited account for 2019, 172 to 194. An audited account for 2020 is on 195 to 215. An audited account for 2021 is 216 to 235. An audited account for 2022 is from 236 to 255. Yes, sir. From 2015 to 2022, we have the internally generated revenue on page 1. And what we have from January to December, hereby stated.
On page 1.
1.
But this is not, okay, this is not their own document you are projecting though. But we can see on page 1, your year by year
Yes.
income, yes.
Internally generated revenue, IGR, analysis.
No, just go ahead. Go ahead, read from your own document, go ahead.
So for 2015, the total revenue is 36,673. It's 3678, 858, 50. That is for 2015. And for 2016, we have 32,779, 96959.
32,000 or 3,200?
32 million.
Okay. Just always mention the figures because of the cameras.
Okay. Then for 2016, no, 2017, we have 49,923,720. And for 2018, we have 73,606,150. And for 2019, we have 58,112,842.48 kobo. And for 2020, we have 20,221,541 and 221 kobo. And for 2021, we have 16,486,437. 87. And for 2022, we have 57,322,126.52. And the grand total is 339,131,759.
Can you make I'm trying to look at the disparity between these figures and the submission from Remita. I don't understand. Maybe we're looking at two different things. I would like the consultant to please approach the chair on this.
Pilgrimage fund. Pilgrimage fund fees, then administrative fees, and fees.
What are the sources of the revenue captured in your submission, sir?
We have pilgrimage form fees, we have administrative fees, and we have Christian private operators fees and bidding fees.
Are these the only fees paid through Remita to the commission?
Correct,
Those are the only ones that you receive through Remita?
correct, sir. And there was no IGR in dollar because there was no pilgrimage activity in 2020 because of the lockdown due to the COVID-19 in the country and in the world.
Reverend, sir. Yes. Aside the TSC Remita account you maintain, do you still have any sub-account with the CBN?
If
Yes,
I may, are you fully or partially funded by the federal government?
No, we're not fully funded by the federal government. We are partially funded by the federal government.
How are you funded?
From the sources I've mentioned earlier, we have administrative fees, we have pilgrimage fund fees, and we have the Christian private operators fees and the bidding fees. Those are the method of funding.
So your peculiar allowances is from these sources?
Yes.
Okay.
Government. Yes, sir.
Foreign grants aids that are given to you?
No.
All right, Mr. Bishop.
Just one after the other, please. Yes, that's a follow-up.
Donation, no. No.
Okay. Besides the Remita platform, do you have any other platform used in receiving revenue?
No.
Do you have any sub-account with any bank apart from your TSA account? That's the question.
No, no.
Absolutely none.
Absolutely no.
Okay,
So
but
everything goes through Remita?
Remita,
Everything?
Remita, as directed by the federal government.
we are trying to understand something, honorable colleagues. Remita sent us a document that indicated that within the year under investigation, a total sum of 33.8 billion naira passed through Remita to the Pilgrims Commission, Christian Pilgrims Commission. And we're trying to understand how you came up with 339 million. That's a whole lot of difference. That's why I asked, what are the sources of revenue you get through Remita? You mentioned them. So those sources...
They are not revenue. They are money paid by states for their pilgrims that comes to us.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So do the states pay through Remita?
Yes.
The state pay through Remita?
Yes.
And they come to you?
Yes.
So how do you classify that?
If you account for it.
If you don't classify them as revenue, yes, how do I account for them? How do you account for them?
The pilgrimage fees that we pay to Grand Atlas.
Bishop, why the reason why the four of you took the oath or affirmation is so that if there's any matter that is not too clear to you and you have any staff that is competent to handle, they can speak.
Definitely.
So this one that they are whispering may not be necessary. They can just, with your permission, and of course with the committee's permission, speak to the microphone to provide insight into the issue. But if you are well versed, if you have been so brief, then you can as well just answer. So go ahead, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Or if you want to yield to any of them.
You answer that. Answer that.
You know, we are like a conduit pipe. The states don't pay the grand handlers in the holy site in Israel. They don't pay direct. So whatever is for the ground handling and for the flight, if each person is 100 naira, the state remit, if the state is sponsoring 5 persons, then they remit 500 naira to a Remita account for easy transmission to the ground handlers. And also because the CBN, it's easier transacting with the federal government. Because if you see, it moves straight to CBN, and then CBN is asked to pay the ground handlers and even the flight operators.
So the sum that the states pay are remitted 100%.
Yes.
There is no portion of it that you retain for administrative purpose or whatever purpose.
No.
You remit them 100% to ground handlers and airline.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have records of those transactions from 2015 till date?
We'll get it.
Do you have those records?
We do.
Of inflow and outflow?
Yes, we do.
The money you receive from state and how you pay them and spend them?
Yes.
We need you to provide us with details. Because as far as we are concerned, they came into Remita into federal government account, and we want to be sure that they came in and actually went out in a lawful manner.
Okay, sir.
So please provide us with details of the money from all sources, including state government, and the expenditure of such money, or the transfer or payment that you made with necessary evidences. So how many revenue heads did you mention as sources of income for the ones you claim that you received, the 339 million naira?
We have the administrative fee, we have the Pilgrim's form fees, and we have the Christian private operators fees and the bidding fees.
Okay, but what you have here is like a summary of all the money. You didn't give us indication of which one came in through which of the heads in the corresponding years. Or do you have that in the document?
No, we don't.
Oh, we need you to give the summary. Will not help us. You need to let us know how much was earned from each of the heads, including, don't forget again, the ones that were paid to you by pilgrims and state governments. You understand?
Yes, sir.
A breakdown. In soft copy, you don't need to do the paper book. Just give us a soft copy on the spreadsheet.
Okay, sir.
Honorable colleague, any other question for the Christian Pilgrim Commission? No. I won't allow Reverend to talk. For obvious reasons. When the bishop is appearing and the reverend is sitting here. No, I mean.
And we're in Lenten season.
You two, you are disqualified. Only we, the ordinary citizens, are allowed to talk here now. Okay, so Bishop, in the absence of any other thing, we're going to excuse you. But please let your commission provide us with those details. And if there's any further questions that we need to ask from the document submitted, we'll let you know. But let me commend you for 2 things. Number 1, the way you submitted your documents appears very organized.
Thank you, sir.
I've looked through them. Number 2, you are very new, yet you appear conversant.
Thank you, sir.
With the issues, which means you are prepared.
Thank you, sir.
And that's how it should be. Not people just saying, I just got appointed. And when you ask them when, they will say October last year. Say, how can October last year be just got appointed? How many years briefing do you need to head an agency? So you're welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.